Hello, welcome WPP stars here in Brasserie Julie in Sint-Martens-Bodegem, which is near to Brussels. So we will do a little guide of the wines which we have in the restaurants. So we try always to have a classic approach to wines, with also a little bit of room of the New World wines. So you can see a selection of some champagnes, some Burgundy wines and Bordeaux, and then on this side here we have some wines from the USA, we have some Portuguese wines, some South African wines. So we try to cover the whole dimension of wines in the world. So today I made a selection of 3 wines for food which is on the menu. The first one is a Burgundy Chardonnay, so classic approach to a Burgundy from Pascal Marchand, from the domain of Marchand Tawse. So he's actually a guy from Canada who moved to Burgundy on a young age. He made some really great wines like Contermois and Pommard. And since 2010 he makes his own wines. So this is the Chardonnay. It's actually from different parcels in Burgundy, especially from Savigny-les-Beaunes, also some slopes from the Pernod-Vergels area, and from Saint-Véran in the south of Burgundy. So it's a style which is really fresh. We have the minerality of the Corton hill, and then the really full bodiness of the Saint-Véran area. For me it's a really great wine which we use here with the langoustines. So you have the freshness of the langoustines, which is really nice with the minerality of the Corton hill, and so the full bodiness of the Saint-Véran area with the horseradish. So that's the first wine with the langoustines. Second wine that I chose is Edi Keber. Edi Keber is a winemaker in the Collio DOC. So Collio is an appellation actually on the border with Slovenia, but it's still Italy. He's a really traditional winemaker, so he only makes one wine with 3 grape varieties. It's ribolla, galla, locai, friulano, and malvasia. It's a really special wine because you have a really full-bodied character, a really complex wine. We first start with some nice acidity and agrum, and then it develops to a really full-bodied wine, but without aging on wooden barrels. So it's a really fresh wine on the finish, but with the full bodiness that we expect from this area. So this is really great with some which we have on the menu, a carpaccio of meats, of Irish beef. Yeah. And then the third wine with the Ossobuco. It's less classic. It's Tinto De Castelo from Filapreta, and Filapreta is a domain from Antonio Maçanital To. He's a Portuguese winemaker, which is, but he's a really different style of Portuguese winemaker because he makes in the islands of the Azores. He makes wines. He makes here in Alentejo, and Alentejo is the southern region of Portugal, just above the Algarves. And he also makes a wine with his sister in the Douro. So he's really all over Portugal. His philosophy of wines is quite interesting because he has a lot of parcels, but he always divides the parcels in really small pieces. So the production is really low. Like this wine is almost 3,000 bottles, not more. And Castelo is also a grape which is always almost forgotten in Portugal. The typicity of the wine is something really fresh in the nose. You have a little bit of spices also, so quite complex. And on the finish you have a full-bodied red wine with a little bit of maceration and especially a nice acidity on the finish. So it's complex, it has a lot of spiciness, but still really elegant. Thank you, and we hope to see you soon when we can reopen the restaurant here in Brasserie Julie in Bodegem.